The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton. The Age of Innocence begins in 1870s New York at an opera where all of old New York's social elite are attending. In attendance is the main character of the book, Newland Archer. During this opera, Archer sees a new and unfamiliar woman who is attracting a lot of attention from all the men in the audience. This woman is none other than Ellen Olenska, his fiancée May Welland's cousin and the former wife of the Count of Poland. After this opera, all of New York's social elite attends the Beaufort Annual Ball. During this ball, Newland announces his engagement to his fiancée May Welland, and while this is important news, is not the subject of discussion. Everybody is very curious about Ellen and who she is, and they are surprised at the fact that she is so eccentric and unmannered for a member of New York society. Soon after the ball, Archer, who is a lawyer, is tasked with negotiating the terms of Ellen Olenska's divorce. As he continues to meet with Ellen, he advises her not to have a divorce because her separated husband alleges that she has had an affair. At the same time, Archer has become fond of Ellen very much and even sends her yellow roses. Archer continues to grow more and more fond of Ellen and less fond of his fiancée May, who he believes has been so socially conditioned by society that she can no longer think for herself. Archer soon realizes that he is in love with Ellen and not May. Scared by this, he meets May in Florida where she is vacationing and asks her to push forward the wedding date. May is very suspicious of this and says that if he loves someone else, he should go and be with her. Now free to confess his love to Ellen, Archer goes back to New York to tell Ellen that he loves her. But right after, he receives a telegram from May saying that the wedding has been pushed forward. Book 2 begins with Newland and May newly married and back from their honeymoon. And now Ellen lives in Washington, D.C. During a vacation in Newport, Archer spots Ellen but does not approach her. After some time, Newland finds out that Ellen is in Boston, and he decides to go and visit her. Archer and Ellen spend the day, and Ellen admits that she has been miserable without him. Ellen then says that she will only stay in America if they do not have an affair. Soon after, the grandmother of both May and Ellen and the matriarch of the family, Miss Mingott, has a stroke. Ellen goes back to New York to take care of her. Once again, Ellen and Archer meet. Archer tells Ellen that he wants to have an affair with May. Ellen refuses, knowing that will hurt May. Archer now realizes that he is stuck with May forever. But the next day, Ellen and Archer meet at the Metropolitan Museum, where they agree to have an affair one time in the future. Extremely happy, Archer decides to confess to May about his love for Ellen. Before he can tell her, May interrupts him by saying that Ellen is having a farewell party since she is returning to Europe. At the dinner, Archer is shocked to find out that everybody assumes that Ellen is having an affair with Archer. To make things worse, after the dinner, May tells him that she is pregnant, sealing his fate forever. 25 years pass, and Archer has 2 children, Dallas and Mary, but sadly May has died. Dallas, his son, arranges a business trip with him and his father to go to Paris, where Ellen is now staying. They arrive at the apartment where Ellen is staying, but literally right before he can meet Ellen, he decides to send his son up alone and wait on the street because he does not want to change the memories he has of her when they were younger. The end.